Hi people and welcome back to One Space Fitness. I hope you're all in a very good health and you're enjoying your week. So today's topic, friends, is gonna cover on one lethal performance enhancing drug that many of the athletes use. Now, upon saying this statement, many of the ears would have gone up. Okay, so do these athletes written on the whiteboard use this drug? The answer is absolutely yes. So I'm not going to talk about something, diuretics. I'm not going to talk about steroids. But this drug that these athletes use is known as sleep. So in the past few weeks, friends, I have talked intensively on sleep and its effects on the human body, on the human brain, how it is important and how we are underutilizing our sleep. So whether you talk about Virat Kohli, whether you talk about Usain Bolt, people who love tennis know about Roger Federer, or people who are intensively into basketball all know who is LeBron James. So what is common between these athletes as to why they are so much successful in their business, they are most valuable players? And the answer is sleep, my friends. Now let's discuss what are exactly their sleeping patterns. So since we are in India and cricket is a religion, let's talk about the most famous cricketer nowadays, Virat Kohli. So in an interview, Virat Kohli has often said that his mantra of success in cricket or his discipline in cricket comes from a simple statement, that is eat, sleep, play and repeat. Now the word to be emphasized here, friends, is sleep. So Virat Kohli has essentially said that he gets around 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That is, if he sleeps at 10 o'clock in the night, he gets up by 6 o'clock and then he goes for the practice. People who are fascinated with tennis, or who like to play tennis, all know about Roger Federer. And Roger Federer claims that he sleeps for around 10 to 11 hours. When you talk about players like LeBron James, who plays for Los Angeles Lakers, he sleeps for around 9 hours. Usain Bolt has said in an interview that before a race, he sleeps the prior night to around 8 to 9 hours. So friends, sleep is a very common thing between all these athletes that is connecting them to be the best in their fields. So what exactly happens in sports? So if I'm playing cricket, if I'm Virat Kohli and I'm playing cricket, and if I don't get a good night's sleep, let's say about 8 to 9 hours, what exactly would happen is that my brain functioning would go down, and I'll not be more alert on the field, I'll not be more focused on the field, my mind would always be favoring. Okay, so that is how the brain works. So if I'm not getting an efficient sleep in the night, my skills, my power, my endurance, my muscle hypertrophy, they are all gonna be affected. It's all gonna affect your body. So many people in our country idolize these players. I teach at Roshanara Club to young athletes, young training athletes, and they all refer to Roger Federer as their idol. So Roger Federer has always claimed that he sleeps for around 10 to 11 hours at the night. So what exactly happens is that once you sleep, your skills that you have acquired throughout the day playing tennis, the strength that you have acquired, the speed you have acquired, the agility you have acquired, it gets stored to a long-term area of the brain. Now, when I'm exercising, when I'm doing some exercise or I'm doing some physical effort, I'm training my central nervous system, and my central nervous system is connected to my brain. Now, if the brain is not activated or it's fully refreshed at night, what exactly would happen is that my nervous system is compromised, and if I try to give my 100%, I will not be able to do that because my nervous system is still very weak. Now, here comes the people who are extensively into exercises. Now let's talk about a different field that is called bodybuilding, which is now very much prevalent in our country. So what exactly happens is that if you don't get enough night's sleep and you go to workouts in the mornings or late in the evenings, you won't be able to work out because your brain will say that I'm not in a position to perform some physical activity. But On the other hand, you now switch to some performance enhancing stimulants in the body like caffeine. Now if you binge on caffeine, it will give you an initial push, but it is not exactly training your central nervous system. If you train very hard, you are compromising your central nervous system, then again leading to other diseases in the body. So my dear friends, this is why your muscles are also not growing, your strength is also not growing, your power is also not growing, because you are not getting sufficient sleep at the night. There is no other reason. Genetics comes later on. The first part is to get your sleep right. If you don't have your sleep right, your nutrition would not be on the point, your exercise would not be on point, and entire things go haywire. So get your sleep organized. If you idolize these players, look at their training patterns, look at their sleeping patterns, and follow them. Follow them to the core, so that you also enhance your sleep at the night, which is very essential component. I hope I have made myself very clear, friends, that sleep is very important for you. If you're not getting sufficient sleep, you're compromising with your health, you're compromising with your work, you're compromising as a human being. So stay safe, get a good night's sleep, follow a good sleep hygiene, and I'm pretty sure that if you follow a certain sleep hygiene and you get a good night's sleep, you will be able to improve your performance in any field, in any work that you do. And if you need some consulting about it, you can directly contact me regarding your exercise, nutrition, and sleep consulting plans. I'm always there for help you. This is all for today, guys. This is Gagan signing out.